we have ever offered. Over 100,000 of these have been spoken for here at HSN. Okay, that's all the good part. Back, here we go to the bad news.
Yeah, good news, bad news.
Exactly, once more. That's us today. We have only about, well, actually we have a little over 700 total to go around, and that is it. At $89.90, it is one of the most remarkable items and most popular because it'll vacuum, it washes, and it dries all in one. And of all of the different floor mates we've had, this one dries the best.
It dries the best. I'm just saying that from my personal experience. That's what I've noticed with this one. This was our original, as Bobby mentioned. We sold over 100,000, and HSN wanted us to try and get some more in, so we did. I know, and that's why there's not very many left. But it's just like the other floor mates. It vacuums, it washes, it dries. There's no attachments to it. So you think about like why the FloorMate has become so popular, and it's because people hate to mop.
I know.
First of all, it's a lot of work, and then you're pushing around dirty water, and you have to, if you're mopping, you got to push hard to get the dirt up, and then you put that dirty water into your bucket. We all know the routine.
And then you had to vacuum it first of all, and then you have to dry it afterwards.
And it's a lot of work. So
Definitely.
the FloorMate totally changed the idea of how we mop our floors. So vacuum, wet and dry, washes and dries with no attachments, and you're using clean water. So that's what differentiates it from all the mops. So watch.
And FlexPay too, by the way, at $44.95. And we would love to hear from you. Our testimonial line 1-866-376-TALK. But again, we only have about 700 to go around. Okay.
Okay, here we go. This is the linoleum floor. It's designed specifically for your bare floor surfaces. This is sticky. I'm even having trouble on my floor.
Yeah, boy, it's really sticky.
But
oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
No. Look at that.
A white linoleum, scrubs and dries.
That is so wild. You never ever guess that. And let me tell you what, I can be right over here. I can put my hand. You see my hand? My hand is dry. It is completely dry, Julie. That's dry,
and
completely.
There's no attachment. So here are my paper towels. Let me go over and get those, and we'll use the same paper towel throughout just so you can see.
That is so amazing.
And you know, the linoleum's hard to clean because it's got the little grooves and the little dimples down in there. So if you have a mop, a lot of times you're just pushing dirty water into that area. But here is my paper towel right here, and you can see it's bone dry. So let me show you. I'll lay it down here. Scrub it. We know it's clean, but you can flip and do this at home. Get a paper towel. If you have kids, they can be running right in front of you. They're not going to slip or slide. The reason why it dries is there's a squeegee right here. So as I was pulling backwards, it dries it instantly. All the dirty water. And if you look over here, just so you can see,
you can even hear it.
It's sticky. My feet have been sticking to it all day. It's not coming off. So the FloorMate scrubs it. Let me just show you the bottom. The FloorMate scrubs it off, squeegees and dries it as you're pulling back, and then all the dirty water goes right inside here. This would be your mop water, just a little bit, but there we go. That's your mop bucket or your mop water, but what I was using was clean water to clean your floor. So it's different from any other mop system out there, but it does vacuum, wash, and dry your floor, and it's all in the touch of buttons. And you're not bent over, you're in the upright position.
And can I tell you, I love it for tile because if you have this happen, we happen to have white tile at home. I hate it. But when you're pushing a mop, you're pushing, to me, the dirt right into the grout.
Exactly.
My grout is so incredibly disgusting.
Right, and you wonder why your grout's dirty.
Yeah. So you can use this, by the way, on your hard floors. You know, we're showing it to you on vinyl, but on ceramic tile, sealed hardwood, slate, stone, marble, and so much more. And it virtually eliminates the need for the mop, for the bucket, for the broom, for the dustpan, or even for the towel to have to go back and dry it again. So that was a little bit of a lovely yogurt there.
That was yogurt. Now I want to show you this. I'm going to pour a big puddle there. Okay, now watch how it eats it up. It doesn't push it like your mops do, and it's cleaning it and drying it in one swoop, so it doesn't leave the residue, but it didn't push it. It didn't smear it onto my floor.
That's such a great point, too. You're right.
This was the yogurt, and you can see my floor is clean, and it's completely dry. Now, let me just show you, we all grabbed for these little guys out here. Let me take my tomato juice, like I just did.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one.
Pour it down here. Okay, we get these guys out, or our mops, even the paper towels.
Right.
And you know what? It just pushes it.
That's exactly what it does.
That's exactly what it does. It just pushes it on your floor. It leaves a residue. And then you look at the bottom here, and this is what you're pushing around.
And your hands still have to touch it. You still have to replace it.
Exactly. So watch with the FloorMate. Let me make even a bigger mess here just to show you. I have yogurt, and tomato juice here. We'll mix it in.
Ooh, I like that.
So it's not just a wet vac where it picks it up, it washes it so it doesn't leave the stickiness or any residue on the bottom. Turn that on. I'm using clean water to clean it. And you can see where my dirty water is. It's right in here, the tank. Right up here, there's your dirty water. Everything's going right inside there.
Wow. It's phenomenal.
And it's one pass.
Phenomenal. And can I just tell you, as you're watching this, we have the final 400 of these to go around. 1,200 already spoken for. If you want, you know what it is? It's all about saving time, saving money, saving energy, and literally doing the job even better, without a doubt. At $89.90, having the 2 FlexPay payments. Now, Julie has immediately just jumped from vinyl to a hardwood floor. I mean, look at that.
And this is a wood laminate floor. That's flat, but you know, we get a lot of questions if the FloorMate's safe for wood. You can see that it's cleaning it, but
I know you can completely tell how dry that is.
See, it's dry, and so the FloorMate is safe for your real wood floors or also your wood laminate floors. As you can see, in one pass, it's totally clean. Well, let me show you that because I accidentally got under here. You can see where it's wet underneath here. So as you pull back, it's this squeegee right here when you're pulling backwards that dries it. So here, let me see if this one's, here we go. We're starting this paper towel. I won't get back there. And it's totally clean.
Isn't that great?
And it's dry. So it dries your wood floors. You don't want to put moisture on your wood floors. You don't want to use mops. You don't want to use those little pushy guys because that's keeping water on your floor. This is the only product on the market that does dry it, and it's great for your wood floors because it does do that. So
and this is the original too, by the way. So if you did just tune in, this is the one that we've sold over 100,000 of at $89.90. Literally the best
price.
Right, so the best value that we have ever had on it. So if you want to jump in on the final 400, if you've thought about it before, we still haven't even had a chance. But there, I wanted you to see that because it does it all. It vacuums, it washes, and it dries. I mean, it is the ultimate lifesaver, without a doubt. The fact that it has a limited 1-year warranty. You can check with your net reps for more information on that. Good. Let's show you the vacuum because I
know when we say vacuum, we mean dry debris. So before you would mop your floors, you get out either your broom or your upright vacuums, a stick vacuum, because you have to get up all the loose stuff. All you have to do on this, I mentioned there's no attachments. You touch a button down there, you turn it on, and we have coffee ground, so it works like your upright vacuum. So you think about kitty litter.
Oh, exactly.
The kid crumbs, because you can't mop with kitty litter on the floor, you know? I mean, or the kid crumbs. And both your wet and dry, I'll show you this up close. Your wet and your dry debris both go inside here, right here. So if you vacuum first, dump all your dry stuff out, and then you can go back and mop it, and then all your wet stuff is in here. But you can have your water in at all times, so then when you're ready to use it as a mop, it's ready to go. Your buttons, I mentioned there's no attachments. All you have to do to go in between your wet and dry is push the button down there with your toe, so everything's at your fingertips. And it's great to not have to be buying those replaceable little paper towel things.
I was going to say, that adds up.
There's some things you have to throw in the washer and then dry them and all this.
But this the neat thing too, as Julie mentioned though, the uniqueness is it's not pushing all the mess like your mop does or like those little other things we showed you do. It is literally picking it up. So it's picking it up
and
while scrubbing the floor, washing the floor, cleaning the floor at the same time, and then it's drying it. And as Julie said, I mean, she's had access. She's used a lot of these FloorMates, but for her, she said this one literally dries the best. She loves the way this dries, and I just think that that's the biggest lifesaver, isn't it? So you're saving so many different steps by using it this way. The final 200 available with the callers that we have in the phone line. So it absolutely is going to be a sellout. How about the best of all worlds? You grab the steam vac, the today's special, the number on the bottom of your screen. You take advantage of the FloorMate. You have it's like hiring a lifetime of a cleaning service with the amount of time and energy it's going to save you.
Right, absolutely. Well, and let me show you, speaking of saving time, you don't have to keep dumping out your mop bucket. Your dirty water's right inside here, so when this gets full, look
You
at this.
just kind of push the button,
tomato
right,
juice.
pick it right up,
Yeah, you
right.
just pull it out, but this is not being recycled back onto your floor. You're cleaning your floors. So you take this over to your sink, you dump it out, you can pop it back in, and then your clean water, it's like doing a load of laundry. And you put it, I found at our house, the hotter water, the better. We get lots of messes. And then it's pre-measured right here, so your solution comes with the package. It's concentrated. Put your solution in here, add your hot tap water, and you're ready to go. You just plug it in. Also, because of the design of it, I'll show you back here, it gets underneath your kitchen cabinets or your bathroom cabinets, so you can get, you know how the stuff collects under there, even hairspray.
Exactly, and you need a low profile, right, because your higher units just aren't going to do it, but this really has that nice, low, sleek profile, as you can see right there.
So it gets underneath the cabinetry, wet or dry.
I just think you'll look forward to doing your floors again, right? As if you've like dreaded it.
Take the paper towel and go over it just like I did. Look to make sure it's clean, and there's no guessing if it's working. Like on your wood floors, you may not see the dirt, but all you have to do is look in your tank and you'll see your dirty
right, you'll know what you picked up.
Yeah, you don't have to wonder if your floors are clean.
Tile and grout.
Yes.
I'm so glad we're going to show this.
Okay, you wonder why your grout's dirty. We were talking about that earlier. If you use a mop or anything else, you're pushing dirty water into your grout lines. So that's where it ends up collecting your dirty, wet water. The FloorMate puts clean water on your floor, so you're using clean water. What a concept.
I know.
Clean water, yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
So this is a ceramic tile right here that's dirty.
Wow, and it's really
There's that
stuck on there
squeegee.
dirt.
It is. It's stuck on there. But watch, this is dangerous when it's wet. But as
And
I
particularly
pull
at
back,
a tile like this is really dangerous when it's all wet. Look at that, completely dry.
and look at the shine. I know on this tile it looks wet because it looks like it's polished, but I'll get my paper towels out.
Yeah,
so
it's
you can
right. It
see.
is, and it's completely dry.
You can see your reflection. I love this tile. It looks, when it's clean, it's so pretty. So here's my paper towel. You can see your reflection. It didn't scratch it. It didn't smudge it. It didn't push anything around or leave streaks. And my ceramic tile is completely dry. So once again, as you pull backwards, as you're going back like this, your squeegee right here is drying your floors instantly. Here it is, right here, the squeegee. Underneath are your brushes, if we have a chance.
Get brushes underneath. I'm sure if we even, I know we are so close to the, okay, well, with the people we have on the phone, so.